Are you chasing crappy, unqualified leads and not attracting your dream clients? Hey, it's Chris Coffin. I'm a Coldwell Banker agent just like you. I wanted to say congratulations to you for signing up for the workshop, and super excited to see you there. And I wanted to give you a little bit of taste of what you can expect in the workshop. And I'm going to just do a few very short videos to just give you a feel for some of the things that you could be doing differently and what I'm doing in my business to be a top 1% Coldwell Banker agent, and how you can replicate the systems that I'm using in my business to help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve. So when we talk about lead generation, we talk about the things that most real estate agents do that are outdated and don't really work. Those are things like outbound soliciting, cold calling, for sale by owners, expireds, those types of things. Now, if you're doing those things and they're working for you, I would never tell you to stop doing those things. But what I will tell you is that you can augment those things and or replace that, because I believe that's a significant waste of time. Instead, that you can leverage technology and core marketing principles to be able to attract your dream clients. You're probably saying, well, Chris, what do you mean by that? Well, one of the systems that I've used successfully in my real estate agent business is something called a lead magnet. This is a market report, as an example, that I send out every single month. Early on, I started as a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker in 2009. At the height of the recession, I had no leads, no listings. I had, nobody knew me. I really didn't know what I was doing. I had no training. I was starting from scratch. And, I tried all of the things that didn't work, and it was a very tough market. But until I started studying and applying core marketing principles, direct marketing principles in my business, and the lead magnet is a great example of that. So I started creating a market report. I started sending out a newsletter and my market report every single month. And I got a call from a prospective dream client, and they said, hey, we would like you to come talk to us about our home and potentially listing our home. So I met with them, and I showed up there, and literally this is what happened. She was across the table leaning back like this, and she said, you wouldn't even be here if it weren't for him. And so of course I looked at him and I said, well, why is that? And he said, well, I've been receiving your market report and newsletter for a number of months. And I said, when we're ready to sell, we're using you as our real estate agent. So just think of that statement right there. I sat back in my chair and I thought to myself, okay, I've just earned their business. He just told me that I was going to be their real estate agent. She was over like this, and it was obvious that she didn't have the same opinion, but I was there, and I had the opportunity to earn their business. So I basically said, well, how would you like to proceed? And then they both said, well, we just want to understand how much our home is worth, what the value is given the current market, and how long is it going to take to sell. All right. So my entire listing presentation was unnecessary at this point, if you understand that. Instead, I said, well, I did create a property valuation report even before seeing your home. If it's okay with you, I'd like to go through that and we can talk about that. Or I think I might have asked them for a tour of their home, whatever. Long story short, it was at the time a very high listing price point in my market, and so it was a feather in my cap. This was also a very affluent and well-known couple that were in my market. So I knew that if I did a good job on this, there would be additional business, and sure enough, that home sold for right around $2 million, and then I can point to another $5 to $10 million in business that I got because I achieved that listing. I use another example. I got recently, I co-listed a property. So in my market, the most expensive home that's ever sold, $10 million. I'm co-listing this property, which is listed for $16.6 million, and super excited about that. Again, because of my market report and newsletter, I was able to attract my dream client, and they said, that I'm co-listing this with two other agents and another brokerage, but they said, we want to use you as a part of the solution, as part of the listing team, because of your marketing, because of your reach, because of the core things that we've observed about how you conduct your business in this market, right? And so that is the story. Those are the things that you're going to learn, and why defining who your dream client is and then being able to attract your dream client in your market is going to help you achieve the goals and the success that you want to achieve in your market. I can't wait to see you on the workshop. Have an awesome day.